Studio 8, this is CT Style.
Good morning, everyone. We made it to Thursday. I'm Teresa Dufour.
I'm Ryan Christopher. It's 9 o'clock, and do we have quite the show lined up for you today? Chris Harrison, host of The Bachelor, Bachelorette, and now Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Pretty cool. He's going to tell us how he kind of juggles all of that.
Is he going to bring some money our way?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh,
but speaking of millionaires, you kind of hung out with a few last night.
Well, I didn't hang out with them. I saw them kiss. Gene Simmons and crew, they were at the Webster Bank Arena. That's a picture up top there. My brother Rick, in 1979, he met Kiss backstage, and there he is on the bottom front row. Him and I had seats. It was an awesome show, rocking out.
Look at that. You're basically on stage.
It was unreal.
Great seats.
So,
do they still wear the crazy makeup and stuff?
Right there. There it is. There's Gene Simmons. Front and center, they were rocking out.
He hasn't aged a bit. How can you tell?
Well, you know, when you wear that much makeup, I guess you look good up there. But it was crazy. So many Channel 8 viewers, CT Style fans, a lot of Teresa shout-outs while we were there. But then something crazy happened. They came out for an encore, and they were unmasked. The original
That is really funny.
crew. How about those studded boots there for Keith Coons, huh?
It's a new look for him.
I think that's what he actually wears on weekends, but I'm just saying.
That's pretty funny. So you had a great time.
Awesome night.
You recognized all the music. You sang along.
Most of the songs. I tried. I just tapped my foot a little bit. But speaking of stories that are brewing, on a day like this, after you're up late, getting up early, need some coffee. But I think this next coffee.
Couple hours of sleep?
Yeah, a few.
All right. So a coffee shop in Australia is selling high-octane coffee that supposedly gives you 18 hours of uptime. And they put some crazy science to work to make sure it all happens. The coffee shop called Viscous Coffee has created an iced coffee drink that contains a quad shot of espresso, 4 ice cubes made from 48-hour cold drip, and 4 ounces of an extra-aged 10-day cold brew. There you have it.
It sounds more like a heart attack than anything. I mean, is that necessary?
Yeah, there's a medical warning that goes along with it. Drink it at your own risk. If you have high blood pressure or heart problems, don't do it.
I don't think that it's healthy.
So 18 hours. I mean, I was thinking about it. That's my day. If I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go to bed at 9 o'clock at night, I could use that coffee.
Well, maybe you'll be a new customer.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
You got to know what's in what you're eating, though. I recently took this pre-workout stuff you drink before you work out, which I don't do that often. But I read on the back after I took it, it said it had 8,333% of your daily intake for vitamin B12.
I feel like that's too much.
Yeah, and then I had to look up what vitamin B12 was.
Well, we could ask Lisa Lynn all about this. She's here today.
Lisa, please fill us in. Probably not the healthiest of things to do. Here's another story that's brewing this morning. This is really heartwarming. This photo was taken of Clemma and Sterling Elmore.
That.
Very beautiful there. The couple's been together for 57 years. And to mark their impressive anniversary, their granddaughter arranged this photo shoot for them.
It almost doesn't even look real.
Well, that's because it's a little reminiscent of the movie The Notebook.
Oh, I thought I recognized it.
Yeah. Now, are you a fan of The Notebook? Have you?
You know, I've fallen asleep every time I've tried to watch it.
Watched it?
No,
you didn't cry?
I haven't gotten through it yet.
Ryan Gosling didn't? No?
I know it's a great movie, and I'd like to get through the book and the movie. Just haven't done it yet.
Well, the weekend is near, so maybe that can be on your checklist of things to do.
Maybe calling your mom might be on your checklist as well.
Something I hear you do sometimes, right?
Well, how many times a day do you call your mom?
Me?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Maybe like once a week.
Oh, okay. Well, one woman recently sparked the conversation after writing an article for Vogue in which she confessed to calling her mom multiple times a day. And she's not alone. According to a Facebook poll, there are plenty of adult women and men who call their mothers more than once a day. I read the article. I talk to my mom like maybe 5 times a day.
5 times a day? What do you talk about?
Well, that's just it. She's the only person that will listen to whatever I'm talking about because Brandon doesn't care about half the stuff I'm saying. At least my mom will listen.
I care too. You can call me.
I don't think you want to hear from me that much.
Maximum of once a day, Teresa.
Just once?
All right, twice, maybe twice.
But you know, it's so funny because Brandon would always make fun of me because my mom has a special ring on the phone and text message.
What is it? What's her ringtone?
Oh, it's your mom. I don't know. It's just something I would recognize it. And I always run to get it. I always want to talk to her.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of the opposite.
I don't know. I think it's different for men. I have a hunch that Lisa Lynn talks to her mom quite a bit.
Probably.
I mean, they seem to travel together.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're like a wolf pack. But I think for guys, like moms always call it the most random times when you're like doing.
Are you busy? You don't have time to talk to your mom?
No, but they always call like you're in the grocery store and you have things in your hand and you're walking around and you can't get a hold of them. So let's see if we can.
Are you calling Beth right now?
Yeah, Beth. We'll see if she actually
Is she at
answers.
work right now?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her this week, so we'll see.
Aww.
Let's see what she says.
You should call her more often.
Your call has been forwarded.
Aw, Mom, really? Mom?
8, 6,
That'll teach you not to talk to your mom. Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to call her 6 times tomorrow.
She'd appreciate it.
Okay, well, maybe somebody...
Or she might find you annoying.
She probably will find me annoying, but something you can do with your mom this weekend, perhaps. Take them to this place. They're celebrating their 275th anniversary this year, Teresa.
Yeah, you're talking about Lyman Orchards.
Yes.
You were there, and you picked some great apples.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that we're already getting into
season.
apple picking season.
McIntosh, Galas are the early varieties, and we have Cortlands, McCowans, Empire coming.
Now, for apple picking novices, how do you recommend picking the perfect apple?
Obviously, you look for size, but you look and you see the color, so then you just kind of easily just twist it off.
Now, do you ever taste test here in the orchard?
It happens all the time. You can't help it. The fruit looks so good and it tastes so good.
Do you have a favorite food made with the apples?
Well, apple pie, I have to go with that.
And the corn maze is really a tradition here at Lyman's. Have you ever gotten lost in the corn maze?
Honestly, no, but it's always a challenge, but I kind of know ahead of time when I go in. So this year our theme is our 275th anniversary, and people will learn a lot of history about the Lyman family. We started before the U.S. was a country, 1741. We were still a colony.
Of course, there's all the apples, but you can't forget about some of the other fruits.
Well, we have pears. People are discovering pears are a really, really good fruit.
Got it.
Connecticut grows a lot of pears. So
You got to give the pears some love this year.
absolutely.
Delicious.
Pumpkins are funny because it used to be really much a couple weeks before Halloween, but now people do a lot of decorating with them. So they really start in mid-September.
And
wow,
here
look,
it is,
you-
Teresa. I got the
What
whole
is
thing
this?
for you.
The first pumpkin of the season,
There
huh?
it is, the pumpkin, the vine, the whole kit
Why
and
did
caboodle.
you find it necessary to take the whole vine with you?
I just wanted you to experience the whole thing. Also, we have some apple pie. Tom, bring in the apple pie. It's for you, Teresa.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Fresh baked from
Wow,
Lyman
I get a
Orchards.
fork for the whole pie.
It's all hers. More fun coming up here on the show. Take a look.